Hello? Sorry about being late, folks. Sorry. Apologies. How's everyone doing today? We're gonna get started in just a few moments. I gotta make an announcement. Hope everyone's having a good evening. And if you aren't, I hope that changes. I hope you feel better soon.
Resubscriber.
Yo, this Dr. Muto chap sounds pretty solid to me.
Yo, Mutated Wisdom, thank you for the resub, thank you for the 21 months of support, much appreciated. Shouts out.
Resubscriber.
What y'all think Dr. Muto has his PhD in?
Yo, thank you, Furby Twonk, for the resub. Thank you for the 9 months of support. Much appreciated. Hopefully in not being French. Hopefully in not being French. Hopefully the opposite of that. Yeah, I hope it's better. I hope it's better. Okay. Okay, I think we can get started now. Hello? Hello, everybody. No intro, because honestly, I'm late. Okay. It's time for another one. It's time for another Mouterion collection stream. Yeah. I hope you guys are all doing well. Mystery May is I was debating. I was Late. Hold on.
15th iteration, 5,000 iterations, and but I forgot about the plasma ratio. Oh, what am I gonna do with the plasma? Oh, it depends on all the.
Hey, thank you guys for the hype train, by the way. Much appreciated.
We're way out. In a galaxy far away lives a tyrant named Burn It All. He rules to this day. The galaxy Centralis had 7 worlds. So crazy Dr. Muto and his plan unfurled. He's Dr. Muto!
What the?
Dr. Muto!
Oh my god.
Mad scientist, Dr. Muto! The mad scientist. Dr. Muto lived on planet Midway, where things were getting bad, or so they say. Dr. Muto tried to create his own power, so Midway wouldn't have to be charged by the hour. Now Midway was starting to get in a jam, but when Muto turned it on, Midway went kablam! Dr. Muto, the mad scientist, he's Dr. Muto, and he ain't never been kissed. He's Dr. Muto, and now his rep has been dissed.
Excellent.
Radioactive isotopes are what he needs to keep him powered up and strong while busting his deeds. His assistant's named Janky, and he isn't all that mean. He helps the doctor out like you've never seen. The Gomas aren't bad, they're engineered with goo, cause there's all sorts of things that you can make them do.
It's alive. It's alive.
Oh, they're explaining game mechanics?
Give Muto a break, there's a lot on his plate. The future of Midway planet's at stake. He's the man of the hour. As long as he's got power, he's an ungracious, voracious radioisotope shower. Assistant Janky acts real cranky, but he's got the doctor's back to the flock. It's uncanny. To add to his crew, he made gomas of goo. There's a lot that you can make them do. Yes, it's true. He's Dr. Muto, the mad scientist. Dr. Muto, mad scientist. Dr. Muto. The mad scientist.
How long is this song?
Oh, gravity works. I am invincible.
Yes, this game was released in 2002.
Crap.
Dr. Muto, the mad scientist. He's Dr. Muto, and he ain't never been kissed. He's Dr. Muto, and now his rep has been dissed.
Okay, extras.
Interdimensional relay unit.
One of the things that we've tried to do with Muto from a stylistic point of view...
Dude, I love it when games have this. Why don't games have this anymore?
Kind of happy world look with very solid colors. We're going for a much more realistic textured world, but still with exaggerated shapes and designs.
Afraid you can't do that, Doctor.
I love it when games did this.
So overall, our worlds have that really nice, rich, detailed structure to them that we think is pretty cool.
Yes. Planet Midway, what used to be the 7th planet of Centralis, with hopes to secede from Bernatol's empire and become their own franchise, is now just one chunk of planet crust floating in space with a scorched, twisted laboratory perched on the edge. And it is all Dr. Muto's fault!
Alright, the evolution of Dr. Muto. We wanted to create a mad scientist. We came up with a classic idea. This is a pretty classic cartoon version of the typical mad scientist in his lab coat. We went actually 3 different directions. We went up here with kind of the wacky, kind of large-shaped Frankensteinian kind of skull. We then came down to just a more generic goggles, the old-fashioned doctor's reflector.
Old-fashioned.
These 2 directions, we said, what would he look if he were made a little more evil, give him a little more sinister look, put a little wart on his nose. We wanted to see what would happen if we went young, more the boy genius as opposed to the crazy mad scientist. All this sort of gelled into this character here. So we took him and we wanted to focus him in both directions. So we took him to the young side, so this would be the young Dr. Muto. Then we went to the other side of the spectrum, tried to come up with something super evil, super dark. And after we batted it around, we ended up coming back to the middle, and we really liked this guy, so we kept him.
The morphs. I look towards their abilities and what they could do, and that's obviously the most important aspect of our game. If the Doctor didn't morph, he'd never be able to pull this off.
I think one of the things that separates Muto from many of its competitors in the action-adventure genre is the look.
What competitors? What was this? This was competing with. Are they talking about like Mario? This would have been 2002. So what like other platformers were out? Spyro, yeah, some stiff competition.
Interdimensional relay unit. Why do I call it? Hydrofusion modules.
Link's the Time Sweeper, yeah. Alright, well.
Behind the scenes with Dr. Muto. Who's your doctor?
Very nice. Excellent. What are you doing, Dr. Muto? I'm the producer. I'll fire your ass. I am actually the senior producer inside of Midway Games West. My job is actually running the development team who makes Dr. Muto. Game designers work really, really hard for a living. They work a lot harder than most people. The game itself is designed to have a bit of a wacky sense to it. Obviously, you look at him as a mad scientist. He's kind of the mismatched socks. This tie has kind of a goofy look. Doesn't look like he's very well kept. So he's a bit of an insane person.
That's gratitude for you. I think the thing I'm most proud of about this game is the concept in general.
Something's screwing up.
Stig is the world builder on the lab level, and we're going to be reviewing it. So
I love the behind-the-scenes stuff. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much now. Like now that I know what it's like to be like. I didn't work in games, but now that I know what it's like to be a software engineer,
We wanted to base worlds based
like
on the models that
I
we had
appreciate
from
this stuff
working
so
characters.
much.
what
I
we did
love
is
this
we
stuff.
took each world and we said, okay, this is going to be the walking world, this is going to be the swimming world, this is going to be the flying world, this is going to be the jungle world for climbing character. We find that by creating these worlds and theming them out that way, the artist
As someone that
will
used to be a
continue
software
along
engineer, I
that
appreciate this
vision
much
and
this
keep
stuff
the
like
game
100
levels
times
done
more.
faster
Because like just
they
seeing
have
the
an idea of the
process, like
characters they're
it's
gonna
cool
run
to
on
just
the world.
like
I'm most proud
you
of
know
the
like
characters.
all these people worked on it. They wanna they wanna have like they put this on the disc as like recognition.
Man of many voices and master of all.
We need all the isotopes you can find, and any DNA you can harvest from the native fauna.
I don't know why, but I identify with bespectacled mad scientists with weird hairstyles. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, to me, morphine was really the key aspect of the game, and so the first thing that I did was go off and do the guppy.
Oh, they're
swim
spoiling
around.
us.
That was fun swimming, or do the horsefly and say, yeah, that was fun flying around as a horsefly, or doing the spider and saying, wow, this is really unique. And that's something that's never been done before.
There you go. Crap.
Dr. Muto has actually been a really fun character to work with, so very expressive. We've been able to build a rig that's pretty complex, has a lot of emotion to it, something that's very expressive, so it's been a lot of fun to work on.
Interdimensional relay unit.
Dr. Muto lived on planet Midway, where things were
the
so they say. Dr. Muto tried to create his own power, so Midway wouldn't have to be chopped by the hour. Now Midway was starting to get in a jam, but when Muto turned it on, Midway went kablam! Dr. Muto, the mad scientist, Dr. Muto, and he ain't never been kissed. He's Dr. Muto, and now his rep has been dissed.
Okay. Oh my god, this play movies. Alright, no, we're gonna start a new game. Ah!
Finish process.
Oh, look, honey. He's destroying the world again.
That's my little madman.
First, polarity.
Where's that Muto brat? He's ruined the science fair!
Hey, Muto, finally made yourself a date, huh?
Run for your lives! Muto's creating
Yo, Vin Vigo,
14 months for Whatever the hell this is. Thank you, Moupi.
Thank you, Vin Vigo, for the resub. Thank you for the 14 months of support.
Dr. Muto's new energy device in a desperate attempt to end the power crisis caused by Bernatol Industries. The eccentric madman, scientist, assured the president that this new device could power 12 planets. Muto fought back reporters, saying,
What could possibly go wrong? To the end of the energy crisis. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that it?
Something's gone horribly wrong. Muto's device has destroyed planet Midway.
What?
Oh. Is this the game? Or is this... Uh-oh. Something may be wrong. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, not like this. Uh-oh. This is a... Okay, this is a part. This is a long-standing part of the Mouterion collection. Is tech support. So I will proceed now to see. Let's see. No, there's no. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, something is wrong. Okay, let me go ahead and do this. Oh my god, I can't skip this, guys. Oh no.
Honey, he's destroying the world again.
Oh my god, I can't skip this. Alright, I'm gonna ping Moupi.
Where's that Muto brat? He's ruined the science fair!
Hey, Muto, finally made yourself a date, huh?
Run for your lives! Muto's created a
Oh
monster!
crap! I don't know if Moupi's on hand to give me a backup game. Alright, you know what? We'll make this work.
Use Dr. Muto's new energy device in a desperate attempt to end the power crisis caused by Bernatol Industries. The eccentric madman, scientist, assured the president that this new device could power 12 planets. Muto fought back reporters, saying,
What could possibly go wrong? To the end of the energy crisis. 5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
If we can't play this game, we'll just have to watch all the movies? No! No!
Something's gone horribly wrong.
Okay, please, 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 please. Fingers crossed, chat. I need fingers crossed.
What?
Oh, fuck yes.
Oh, thank goodness. It was only a dream. How's about a little snack? Yes, something in here.
No! Hold on. Let me look it up. Let me troubleshoot this. Oh wait. Wait a minute. Okay. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. Do you want to know what the solution is? Okay, I'm not gonna even pretend. I'm using Dolphin because I'm using Dolphin for this. Someone reported this issue. Someone reported this issue. This is an issue. The way if I just wait, it will just go. Yup. It just.
Power deactivated.
Well, there we go.
Reactor shield offline. 2 minutes until reactor overload. Collect 15 isotopes, Doctor, or we'll all die.
What?
Yes, an isotope. The more I collect, the more things I can power.
Oh, shit. Oh, he does not jump very high. Oh my god, the controls. The controls are, this is an old game, that's for sure. Oh, no camera movement, okay.
90 seconds until reactor meltdown. Please restore power.
I have to get 15 of these? Oh shit. Oh god. Hey, what a way to start your game. This is intense. Whoa.
1 minute left. I'm afraid we're going to die.
Oh, one more.
Containment shield restored. Restarting reactor.
Fusion rods initiated. Test the conduits powered. Reaction chamber fluxing.
Wow, that's a sick way to start your game out.
Just kidding, Doctor. Full power restored.
Oh.
Doctor, the telescope guidance chip is lost in the basement. Use this small teleporter to enter the mouse hole and find it.
Excellent. I'll morph into a mouse and get the chip from behind the wall. Al, download the mouse morph formula into my spliz.
Download complete. Press the Y button to morph into a mouse and enter the teleporter.
What the? Oh, I can't move the camera in here.
Doctor, please step in the teleporter and retrieve the chip from the basement.
Okay.
Now enter the teleporter.
Oh, wow.
Doctor, your spliz contains a reference handbook to use in your adventures. Press start to view the master plan.
This game just goes, you're right. Oh, so now it's like a 2D platformer. Oh shit, this game's kind of dope!
Press the A button to jump.
I was
the
worried.
A button again to double jump.
I was worried that after Largo Winch, this game was going to be awesome, but you know what? This game's okay so far. I don't know what I'm collecting, but I'm collecting a lot of stuff.
Doctor, be careful of the broken glass. It will harm you. Doctor, these isotopes power my processors.
Oh shit, okay.
The more you collect, the more I can help you.
The platforming is okay, it's not perfect.
Finally, that chip.
Oh, he swears a lot.
Bring the chip to the main lab and we'll restart the guidance system, Doctor.
Oh. Oh, I'm small. But I'm still a mouse. Oh shit. I have attacks. Oh shit. It's a Seaman reference. Hey, this game's dope. This game is... Hey, this game's sick. Moupi, good choice. Moupi picked a good game for once. Holy shit.
Chip accepted. Guidance system powering on.
Ah, yes. The parabolic course projector working again. Plasma conduits maintaining power stream. Navigating energy coil charge. Turret and targeting locator areas active. Al, transfer full power to the transloader. No! Yes! It's alive! Alive! Ah!
Teletransloader 7649er activated. Choose your first destination when ready.
Hey, Baaulp, how's Dr. Muto? Hey, Moupi picked a good game for us for once. This game's sick. This game's good. It's real. I'm actually happy. Yes, this is a real game. Oh wow, and this is just like a oh wow, it's like... Oh shit, you go to different worlds and you just like do stuff. This game is sick. Alright. We'll go to this one first, I guess. Oh, this is the only one we have so far. This is a collectathon.
Welcome to Toltec. It is Bernatol Industries' toxic waste dump. We need all the isotopes you can find and any DNA you can harvest from the native fauna. This is a map of the facility grounds. The red dot is your current location. In the future, if you are lost and need help, access these OWL monitors.
Alright. 1,599 to go. Oh shit. Dr. Muto moves kind of weird though. Like he doesn't move like Mario moves. Like it's hard to describe. Like he has a turn rate, if that makes sense. Oh shit. Like he has a turn rate. Like Mario moves, like you turn around with Mario, he immediately turns around. Like here, you like, yeah, there's like a turn rate, and so when you're like moving, you kind of like swivels.
If you eliminate 5
Does he move
roaches,
like Luigi in
I'll
Luigi's
open this
Mansion?
door to the junkyard.
Kinda.
Use master capturing to gain new morphs.
Phew. Foul roach fauna. Bad as pets. Great for harvesting DNA. I need to capture them all before I may move on.
What? Oh! Wait, is that how that works? How do I get their DNA? Oh, that's how I get it. Then I blow them up. Oh, this game's kind of cool. Hey, this game rocks. I like this game. Check blueprints. Oh, what is this? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's like upgrades. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll build this. Whatever. Oh, wait. Alright, I have to build this somewhere else. This is just like... Okay. Those are temporary special gadgets, basically. Oh, okay.
The way to the pump station must be through this tube.
Oh. Oh my god, there's landmines. Oh shit. Oh shit, they're not landmines, those are mouse traps, I thought. Okay. I thought those were landmines. How do I heal? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh shit, there's ice. Oh, okay. I wanna blind race this game. Hey, hey, you know what? I'm all for it. This game is like playable. This game's good. Like, you and Wayne should blind race this game.
Use the pistons to jump higher.
This game's pretty sick. I like this game. I keep, oh shit. I keep saying I like this game because, you know, Moupi picked this game.
Yes, the key to the security booth. Now, how to get it?
Welcome to the pump station, Doctor. Beware of the many hazards in here.
Oh.
Welcome to the pump station. Welcome.
Oh, I can't turn back in here. I have to... What? I'm holding Z and it like just starts moving me in a random direction. Oh, Z is like a sidestep. Whoa, that's weird. Like, I've never played a game that like has B-hop on a button before. This game's platforming isn't perfect. The controls are kind of floaty, but it's compared to Largo Winch, this game is like a masterpiece. Compared to Largo Winch, this game is like compared to this game is a
Aha! A secret area.
oh shit. Yeah, the music's pretty good too. The music's not bad. Strong mouse. Oh my god. Okay. I will say, in this area, like the controls are super floaty. I'm guessing like it's cause like this is like where I'm on ice, but like it shouldn't be this way.
From this magic red bubbly, my health is increased.
Oh! There's like health upgrades.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is increased.
Alright. Oh shit, I have to not eat shit to these mouse traps. Alright, we're good.
Danger. Bugs detected. They hate mice. Good luck.
Damn, there's bugs in here. Oh shit! Oh, I blew him up! Oh, fuck yeah. There's bugs in here! They're gonna kill Dr. Muto! The control scheme gets worse as I go. That does not inspire a lot of confidence. That does not make me happy. Knowing that the control scheme gets even worse. Oh, I can charge the tail whip? Okay, thank you for telling me that.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is increased.
Yeah, the control scheme is, it's hard to describe, but it's not good. It is not good. That's all I can say. You can dodge cancel the whip? You're getting too advanced for me. You're getting too advanced for me. I just want to play the game. The camera also is a little wonky.
Doctor, you already have full health. Key removed. 1 minute until overflow.
A piece of terror. Yes!
Oh shit. Oh what? No, let me go. What? I'm stuck. Oh my god. Okay, the camera's getting a little bad. Camera's getting a little bad here. Oh, fuck.
Overflow deactivated. Thank you, Bernadal Industries. Security booth access key detected.
Okay, so that was that. Wait, was this the way I came in? Okay, this was the intake, that was the outtake. Gotcha. Give me your DNA.
Warning. Bernadal's security forces have been alerted to the presence of a madman. You've been warned. Have a nice day.
Oh my god! Oh, how come you don't drop DNA?
Yes!
Don't forget to pick up that last DNA you missed? Where? Yeah, I don't know where you're talking about. This is one of your favorite games as a kid, not even joking? Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad I'm playing a game you like. Yeah, this seems like a game that, like... This seems like absolutely something I would get as a kid, not like... Or like a relative would give to me, not knowing what's what.
Unlock the invisibility gadget with 7 of these types of scrap.
Oh shit. Okay. Alright, I'm at full health already. Oh my god. This game's pretty fun. I like this game. This is leagues better than Largo Winch. Largo Winch was like a fake game. This is a real game for, Oh, I can't break this? What? No! Aww. I loved Largo Winch. Dude, liar. Liar, you did not love Largo Winch. I hated that game so much. Oh my god. Oh my god, so... Stuff just blows up on at my fingertips. Oh, that's where I came in from. Hey, you know what I saw in the news? I called it
Doctor, you already have full health.
I almost called it the news. No, not the news. You know what just got announced? Jeff Keighley just announced Summer Games Fest this June, so I'm definitely gonna restream that. definitely, absolutely gonna restream that. Do I mostly do platformers, or are you up for all sorts of stuff? I do a lot of things. You should have seen this. You should honestly go look at the VODs from the streams that I did earlier this week, and you'll get a good sense of what it is I do. But I also just play video games from time to time because video games are fun. Alright, I don't need help. I'm gonna blow you up.
Scrap. I can use this to make gadgets.
But yeah, I do all sorts of stuff on stream. I don't just, I guess you could call me a variety streamer. I think that's usually what most people say. But usually when people say that they're a variety streamer, it means that they, like, play all sorts of different games. I do, like, I mean, you should see my stream from Tuesday. Moupi, today's streaming. I guess there are a lot of new people, huh? Today's stream is, man. How do I even describe it? Because if you don't know who Moupi is, if you don't even know who Moupi is, how am I gonna explain to you why the title is significant? Chat, how do I explain Moupi? Chat, whatever. Moupi's a friend. Moupi's a friend of mine, and he wants what's, I don't know. Moupi's a weird French friend, and once a month, I let him pick a game for me to stream, and I have to play that game no matter what. No matter what, I can't say no, that's the rule.
Use the B button to activate the lever and shut off the gas.
Oh, DNA. Uh-oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, shit. I hit myself. Oh, this saves my game. Best game 2002. Oops. Well, I'm glad you think so. In the past, the Mouterion collection has featured games such as... Yeah, if you want to know what the Mouterion collection is about, my weird French friend Moupi picks a game for me to play once a month, and I have to play it. And so far, he's picked Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights, Largo Winch, Great and Great Greed. Those are the games we've played so far, just hit after hit. Alright, where do I go from here?
At the end of this hallway is the VAT's access door. Very hazardous. Perfect for video games, bad for mad scientists. Tap the B button to capture the Gomer. Now, tap the B button again to fire the Gomer.
Oh, that's cool. Whoa, soundtrack changed.
This crate can only be opened by firing a Gomer into it.
Well, the platforming is starting to get a little tricky. Mainly because of how floaty you are.
This switch can only be activated by firing a Gomer into it.
Starting to see a pattern here. Shit. Oh, hey! Alright, that works. Hey, I'm gonna have to remember this game's soundtrack. This game's soundtrack, gameplay, not perfect. Better than anything we've had on the Mouterion collection. But like the music, yeah, the music's kind of good. Music's pretty good, yeah. Oh.
Doctor, you already have full health.
Oh, is it gonna tell me that every time? It's gonna get annoying. Hey, I don't know if Trog's still watching, but if you are Trog, you and Wayne should absolutely race this game. Like, absolutely. This game is like good, but just jank enough for you to that you should play it, I think. Well, I'm gonna have to look up the soundtrack. The soundtrack is actually really good. By happenstance, this game has an intelligent drum and bass soundtrack. It's almost, it lines up perfectly.
You're getting closer to the vats, Doctor, and doing better than I expected. I thought you'd be dead by now. Make your way to the upper vats area so you can exit.
Oh, I need a Gomer for this. See that chat? I'm learning. I'm learning again. I'm learning. I learned that mechanic earlier. I remembered it. Honing my skills, yeah.
Great. Ants. I hate ants.
Oh, there's a switch.
Only 2 switches left.
Hey, I'm like, hey guys, I'm super excited for tomorrow. You want to know why? Me and my friend are going to go see Inland Empire tomorrow. The remaster of the 4K remaster of Inland Empire. Me and Mike are gonna go see that tomorrow. It's gonna be dope. What's that? That's one of David Lynch's movies. So there's a 4K remaster of Inland Empire. And is it a scary movie? It's a David Lynch movie. I'll say that. But yeah. Oh, how much can I milk this ant for? Come on. Give me more stuff. Alright. Die.
Aha! A secret area.
Inland Empire is kind of scary. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. That is to be expected. That does not surprise me at all. But not only is it a 4K remaster. Okay, so I have a. Oh.
Who's your doctor? Yes!
Alright, I did that, I guess. What was I gonna say? That, like, completely distracted me. Oh, yeah. But yeah, it's a 4K remaster of Inland Empire, one of David Lynch's movies. But, for a period of time, for like a 1 week, in the US, you could watch it in theaters. So that's why I'm also super excited.
Use the B button to open this type of crate.
That's also why I'm super excited. Because, you know, David Lynch is one of those guys where it's like, hey, you watch movies in theaters and no way, and you know, and in no other way. So, you know, he's one of those guys, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Mr. Lynch. I'm gonna watch Inland Empire in a theater just like you want me to.
Excellent.
I don't like how he humps, air humps, whenever he does the thing. Oh, that hurts me. Alright, I got this up and running, but what now? For every person watching Inland Empire in a theater, someone's watching it on their phone, yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to remember this game's soundtrack. The soundtrack's pretty good. Oh, I keep getting hurt. So what do I do now? Because I don't think the game wants me to backtrack. Damn, the soundtrack goes. I opened the secret area somewhere. Oh! I didn't even see this. Oh, I'm invisible now.
Danger. DOA detected. Use the B button to capture them. Fire DOA into walls to destroy them.
Oh shit. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. How about I just run past him? Oh. Nice. Alright, we're still alive. We're good, we're good, we're good. Phew. Okay, maybe alright. I should pay a little bit more attention because this game is not easy.
Barrier will disrupt my morphing ability. Damn, that Bernatol thinks of everything.
Okay, so I can't morph here. Whoa. Oh. I will say, the like sucking things up and then shooting them out is a little wonky. It could be better. But I'm also like, this game was also released in 2002, so maybe I'm just being picky. Or maybe I'm not, who knows. Platformers did not get their thing together until like, I want to say like maybe mid 2000s. Oh, I can't zap you. I gotta just run. Whoa. Oh no. Oh no, I need a Gomer. Oh my god. I actually need to be careful. I'm like one hit away from death. Okay. Oh, it's a dead end. Oh crap. Okay, this game's getting kind of annoying now. I like can't see where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Alright. Honest opinions time. Honest opinions time. I'm not hurting nobody because Midway, it doesn't exist anymore. Game's camera leaves a lot to be desired. You have to make a lot of jumps just not being able to see where you're going. Where's the thing? Hey, why am I trying to collect everything? I don't need to do that. I'm just gonna move. I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on. I'm not gonna bother trying to collect everything. That seems like a What was that? What did I just pick up? Oh, this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to get all the pieces to this machine. Okay. I understand. No, I actually died. Oh, okay. This game is thankfully very forgiving. Okay, it seems this game is pretty forgiving, thankfully. You lose all your extra HP?
Doctor,
I mean, that's not that big of a
successfully
deal.
penetrated the junkyard and made your way deep into the industrial grounds. These are the fats. Use whatever means necessary to unlock the cargo containers here. They contain valuable resources we can use.
The madman is loose in the industrial grounds. Shoot to kill, boys.
Yes, sir.
Oh snap, cops.
What the SOB? Must be a servant of Bernatol. I'll just have to destroy all of these SOBs then.
Doctor, you're doing well for a pathetic madman. I've updated your missions for this area in the master plan.
I do like blowing stuff up. Blowing stuff up is a fun... Oh, crap.
Unlock the pocket rocket gadget with 7 of these types of scrap.
Damn, the soundtrack goes hard. Like, this is level 1, and it's like, this is already like the 4th good song I've heard. Damn, this soundtrack goes hard. Oh, someone's shooting at me. I like just dodged it. I still don't know what I use the DNA for, though. That is the one mystery to me. Not 100% sure. Not 100% sure what the DNA stuff is for. I mean, like, I know it's an unlock thing, but... Oh, the combat's actually getting kind of hard. I still don't know what the Z button does. Okay, I'm holding down the Z button. This is what it does, guys. Is it strafing? Not really! It's not really strafing. It's like... I wouldn't necessarily call this strafing. This game just throws health at you. Probably because they assume that the combat's gonna be kind of hard. Hey, where's a Gomer? I need a Gomer. Oh, what? Oh, it starts me back here? Uh-oh. Apparently there are some collections that are impossible due to design flaws. Okay, so this game is not the best, I see. Where do I shoot you? Where are you supposed to go? Oh, no. Wait, over there! Nice! Okay, just in time. Oh, no. Gotcha. Oh, I see. Now I can go over here. Grab this guy. And now I can go down there where...
I need more scrap to activate this gadget. Now, where to look?
Die! Thankfully, thank God this game is so generous when it comes to health. It's also super generous with checkpoints. It's not a hard game. Oh, I can't stay still. What? Okay, it saves my, like, okay. Okay, so it saves my progress. Yeah, I don't have to redo all of that. I just have to redo some of that. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill enemies anymore. It's kind of hard. Kind of hard to kill enemies in this game. So I'm gonna not do it. Especially since, considering that, like, it doesn't do much for me. I'm just gonna run away from everybody. The funny thing about Moupi games is that there isn't vaguely a category. Moupi knows nothing about these games and picks ones that look funny from a distance. Yeah, that's like... It's not a bad... Honestly, it's not like the worst way to pick games for this kind of thing, truth be told. Oh my god, there's cops everywhere.
I need more scrap to activate this gadget. Now, where to look?
Okay. Oh, cool. There's one here the whole time. All right. That works out. Supposed to go. Oh. Okay, this game is like not the worst, not definitely. The more I play it, definitely not the best. There's a lot to be desired here. The camera controls, for one thing, are very what? Can I not jump and grab off that guy at the same time? Oh, I don't have to hold it. Oh. Oh, I can't jump over that? Oh yes, I forgot to mention. Another hallmark of these of the Mouterion collection is, good or bad, I have to give these games a college try. In that I have to play them. I can't not play them. I have to. Okay.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly, my health is increased.
Personality trait. Baaulp doesn't back down from challenges? I don't think that's not true. This is just like, it's more like a condition of the challenge, I guess. Alright.
Remember that there is a pocket rocket gadget on these grounds. Activation of this weapon is sure to generate terror.
You finished Largo Witch, that's true.
Remember.
Wait.
Remember.
Okay, well, I guess I can't go in there yet. Oh, there it is.
Remember that there...
I still don't know what Z does.
Remember.
Alright, there's still a thing we haven't gotten. Ah, stop respawning. Okay. There's a thing that we still don't have in this area. This is a game that you would find in the $5 bargain bin? Yeah. Ah. Where am I supposed to go, chat? There's like a Blinks or a Vax or a Voodoo Vince. Oh man, I remember Voodoo Vince. Oh my god. So Halo? Okay. One of the reasons why it was so big. Okay. Halo? Good game. But it was made even better by comparison because if you owned an Xbox, what else were you gonna play? The Xbox had like nothing. I remember watching an old episode of X-Play on G4. You guys remember X-Play? I remember watching an episode of X-Play and they reviewed Voodoo Vince and they were like, yeah, this game's okay. It is what it is. Oh, but yeah. It was an episode of X-Play and they reviewed Voodoo Vince and it was like, well, this is a game. It's not, you know, it's a platformer. It works. It plays. Oh, I got a horse. Oh, damn it. But yeah, Voodoo Vince was like, whenever Voodoo Vince is what comes to my mind whenever I think like not how do I word it? Whenever I think of like not like it's not a bad game, but it's like, bro, who is gonna play Voodoo? Like, it's not a bad game, and I feel bad for the people who made it because it's like, hey, Microsoft wants a puzzle. Microsoft wants like a Mario type platformer game for the Xbox on launch. Okay, you know, it's like, well, here you go. You know, it's like what? It's like that. It's like, what are you gonna do? I always imagine like a boardroom full of people going like, we need a Mario! We need a Mario! And it's like, alright, well. Listen, if we're gonna compete with Nintendo, we need. If we're gonna compete with Nintendo. Yeah, see, if we're gonna compete with Nintendo, we need our own Mario. Dr. Muto is Mario in my heart. You're way nicer than you're very nice. You have a kind soul. Oh man! I don't remember where I heard this from. Chat, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. You guys know like how do you guys know like do you guys remember when Microsoft bought Rare? Do you guys remember that? That was big news. Microsoft bought Rare, right? And like I remember hearing, so that was big news, but I remember hearing like someone in I forgot where I heard this, but someone at Rare, like they were telling a story, someone who worked at Rare, or like the story got passed around, and it's like, oh my god, where it's like, you know, Rare made the Donkey Kong Country games, right? Rare made the Donkey Kong Country games. They made the ones for SNES, and they made the 3D one for N64, right? So they made the Donkey Kong Country games. So
where to look?
So when Microsoft bought them, some Microsoft representatives were walking through the offices, and someone noticed that like one of the people there had like a Donkey Kong poster, and they're like, "Oh, Donkey Kong, do we own that now?" It's like, oh my god, these people don't know anything. You know, those are the kind of people that like work in, you know, you have this idea that like everyone that works in the games industry is like, yeah, they, you know, of course you love video games, of course you know everything about video games, but it's like, that's not true at all. You know, that is not true at all. Oh, we own that. Oh, nice. Oh, sick. We own that now? We own Donkey Kong now? That's tight. I thought that was Nintendo's thing. I guess it's ours now. I like don't know where to go from here.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health has increased.
Where the hell am I supposed to go? I flipped on the switches. And now I'm lost. But yeah, that was like that. Like after hearing that story, it kind of like made me realize, because I was still like a teenager when I heard that story. It made me realize like, oh, the video game industry is like any other. Oh, damn it. The video game industry is like any other kind of industry. It's like the people at the top don't know anything that happens at the bottom. You know? Definitely, they just see the numbers. They don't know anything about anything. Oh my god. Where am I supposed to go? I'm like legitimately lost. Like, I get what the game's trying to tell me to do. They're saying like, hey, you know, the game says,
remember that there is a pocket rocket gadget on these grounds. Activation of this weapon is sure to generate Terra.
It wants me to do this first. Like, it won't let me transform. Oh, I guess I have to transform, like, before I can put the prompt. I guess that's an option. Alright, we're moving on. I'm not here to like fully collect everything. I'm not the kind of guy to 100% games. Whoa, how'd that happen? What killed me? Oh, did I like touch the... Thankfully there's no... Do you feel compelled to complete this like you did Largo Winch? We'll see! The reason why I finished Largo Winch is because like that game was so bad that I had to see how it ended. With Dr. Muto, I don't know if I'm gonna... it's not the quality of the game. It's whether or not I feel like the ending is worth seeing with my own two eyes. You know? Does that make sense? Like, I wanted to see, with morbid curiosity, what the hell was gonna happen at the end of Largo Winch. I can charge it up. Oh no. What? I don't understand. I mean, like, I understand what happened to me there, but I don't understand what happened to me there. Hey. I'm starting to think that this game... Hey, I'm starting to think that this game might still be bad. I'm starting to think that Moupi... I'm starting to think that Moupi picked another... I'm starting to think that Moupi may have picked another bad game for me. I don't know why, but... I'm starting to get the sense that this game is not... So I just can't kill these guys. Okay, I can't like make it through to the other side in one go, so I'm just gonna... Bad but hospitable? Yeah, but it's still not good. Oh my god, this is all ice! This is an ice level! It's so floaty! Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, I'm just gonna... Alright. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, that was so floaty! Oh my god! That was so floaty. Oh my god. That was... I can't, like, that section okay. I don't know how well that was, I don't know how well that came through, but in that, like, that wasn't regular, that was like ice. That was all like, that was an ice level. Or an ice section. It was super floaty. Oh. I need help with that.
This must be the way to open those vat doors and drain the goo.
Okay. Oh, what? I didn't make that jump. This game is super forgiving. Okay. I will say this game's saving grace is they know they didn't make a good game. That's why it's so forgiving. Like, that's why there's no, like, repercussion for dying. Like, when you die, you just kind of, like, go back a few steps. Like, they know the game's, like, maybe not the best. I kind of respect that, honestly. I kind of respect that. I kind of respect that because, like, compare this to, like, the last game I played for the Mouterion collection, Largo Winch. Like, Largo Winch was, like, that game was a piece of shit, but it, like, held itself, like, it still acted like it was a real game, you know? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I gotta, like, not double jump as much. Not everything needs a... It's not like other... Sometimes the double jump hurts me.
The main drain switch.
Aeration pumps.
Oh my god.
Prostrating goo levels lower.
Oh no. I mean, I hit the switch. I'm good. Oh my god. Oh no. Not like this. Wait a minute. Did it not do it? I think I gotta go back. Oh no, I hit the button. Oh no, that was just a collected little thingies. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's a slide down! Oh my god. The surfaces that are designed to be slippery in this game are like... The surfaces that are designed to be slippery in this game are like beyond slippery. You might be soft locked? No, no, I figured it out. Okay.
Much like my favorite superhero, I too can raise this world from the nasty, lethal, horrible mucky muck.
Okay. Are you just accelerating wildly when you jump? Not really. There's like, okay, everything controls worse than it looks. Everything controls worse than it looks. Everything. Every last little thing controls worse than it looks. So I just have to walk past the lines. That it? Yes. I was anticlimactic.
Monkeys, Doctor. They contain DNA.
Monkeys, eh? Crazy-looking monkeys? I hate monkeys. Especially the crazy-looking kind.
Oh, what? Oh, no. That is very easy. Okay, I have to be like way more careful than I think I am. Oh, DNA!
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is increased.
Yeah! I love that line. Oh, the soundtrack of this game is good though. Okay, the one thing about this game, not the best game I've played, far from it, but 10 out of 10 soundtrack so far.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is increased.
Oh my god, everything's trying to kill me. This world is so violent. This world is so violent. It's non-stop.
Stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is increased.
Stuff just keeps happening. Stuff just happens. They just keep... This game kind of like moves... I will say though, this game like just moves at a breakneck pace. Oh, where's the guy? Yeah, I did not expect this. For some reason, I did not expect this game to be a collectathon. I'm gonna go back to that later.
Doctor, you already have full health.
Oh, hold on. I want to get on that turret first.
Doctor, I'm in Toltec's mainframe matrix of industrial Bernatol machines. You know, these machines really stink. A bunch of DOAs have direct control in this area. If you eliminate them, I could override this crane's controls.
Oh, here we go. What do I have to blow up?
Doctor?
Oh.
How about a nice game of industrial warfare? I'll cough up Terra if you beat me. Want to play a game? Game on.
Is this another race?
Resubscriber.
Yo, hi Pum, thank you. Hi Pum, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 22 months of support. Damn, that's a long time. Thank you. Yeah, Trunk, the soundtrack is the craziest thing about this game. The soundtrack is like, it's actually kind of scary how good it is. It's the one thing about this game that is like 10 out of 10. Go look in the Discord music channel. Yeah, if you found the soundtrack to this game, I'd be happy. Did that not do anything? Back blueprints. Oh, what does this do? Oh, it shoots a rocket. Oh, hey, hey, for those of you that were here from the beginning, I'm sorry the stream was so late. I was eating a pizza. That's it. Nothing happened. I was just eating a pizza today. That's it. That's what I had to do. Oh. Yeah, big dinner happened. Yep. Wait, what do I have to do? Was the pizza worth the delay? Yeah, it was pretty good. So yes. Answer is yes. Okay, I see. I have to hit the rocket I used the rocket launcher to hit this. What? 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 Okay. Oh my god, and I ran out of time on the rocket launcher. Okay, so the rocket launcher is like a time thing. It's not a... I live, please? That was... Yeah, this game leaves a little... Seems a little rough around the edges. I see. God, the lock-on is so aggressive. Hey, Tron, you and Wayne definitely need to do a blind race of this. You should stop watching my stream right now. Like, I'm serious. I'm not even joking. I think this game would be great if the two of you streamed it. Can't do a blind race if it's too long. It looks like you're still on the first level 2 hours. Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's not good for a blind race. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna play this game for a future stream, but I will get the soundtrack. Damn. This game's soundtrack just goes. It is like, it goes hard for no reason. Alright, we need to hit this damn button. No. That was it? That's what that was for? Oh, man. That was just for, like, 4 thingies. That was nothing. That was just a bonus. These old video games love to do that. They love to just, like... Oh. The long play says it's about 14 hours to beat this game. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably, like, as bad as Largo Winch was, Largo Winch was only, like, a few hours, honestly. It was pretty short, because that game wasn't real, you know?
My health is increased.
The reason why I finished Largo Winch is because, like, Largo Winch isn't a real game, you know? So, it was actually, relatively speaking, it was pretty short. Oh. Alright, now that I know that's a bonus, I'm gonna do it. Oh my god. I've never played a game with... I've never played a game with, like, a bigger obsession with ice. Why is there so much ice in this game? Oh my god. What is their obsession with the ice? There's so much, like, there's so many ice in these levels. No, go backwards. Backwards. No! There's a thing. Alright, I guess I can't get it.
You've arrived at the edge of the factory grounds. Vinny Bino awaits your arrival.
Vinny
I believe he's
Bino?
playing a trap. Unlock the Super Baller gadget with 7 of these types of scrap.
You hear that? I can unlock the Super Baller gadget with 7 of these things.
The Chrome Dome Generator. I'm going to need to use the massive Doxzilla Morph to break this sucker apart.
You mean an ape?
Quiet, Al! You're a disruption to my ego. I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is increased.
Did you get that? Or do you need to visit? Do I need to visit another level? I don't know. I have no clue.
Odd. Seems as if these creatures are being guarded out here.
Oh, what is that? God, this soundtrack just goes! Every song is good. That is the one, honestly, that is like one of the few things keeping me going in this game. The fact that the soundtrack is like legitimately kind of amazing. Sparkling water is good. I guess I need to become an ape and hit that button. Okay. I like sparkling water. I mean, you know me and Wayne start, you know. You know. know, chat. Do we have to say it? Hey, Smooth Willis, how's it going? Oh my gosh. I love lead-infused waters. Listen, I'm trying. Listen. It doesn't have lead in it. Oh, I'm in like a new area now. I swapped to a different brand. It had the most... Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna swap to a different brand too, not gonna lie. Like, all jokes aside, I think I'm gonna, you know... Chat, shut up! Don't talk about Polar. You're gonna ruin our chances at a sponsorship. Still trying to get it. Still trying to, you know, hustle and grind. Still trying to get one. Get a sponsorship, you know. Polar, hit us up. We'll say anything about Polar. Me and Wayne will say anything about Polar. Even if it's 100% true. Wow, this game... Hey, I thought this would be like a Super Mario kind of situation where like... So I thought this game was gonna be like a Mario type situation where like... Where like, you know, I would finish a level and then like I'd move on to the next level. This game just like, it just goes. Now, where am I supposed to go? Yo! Slimperton giving out a gift sub. Thank you. Giving out a gift sub to... Whoa, wait a minute. They gifted a gift. Wait, hold on. They gifted a tier 3 sub. I didn't even know you could do that. Thank you, Slimperton, giving out a tier 3 sub to New Type Woman. Thank you.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is increased.
I have a few of those. I have a few New Type magazines. I wish I could find like a source to buy them here in the States. Alright. Oh, I can't make that jump. Chat, desk check. How dirty is your desk right now? Trog, I just cleaned it. It's dust-free, clean as a whistle. I guess I can't make this jump yet. Oh, how do I... Oh, that's what I have to do. Wait, I'm so confused. Okay. These you know, this is a little ahead. Is this ahead of its time? Like it going into a 2D thing? I guess it's not ahead of its time because I guess it's not ahead of its time because whatchamacallit? Crash Bandicoot did this. Did what? These like 2D sections in a 3D game. Now granted it wasn't like dynamic, but they did it. Is this where I'm supposed to go? I assume so. I assume so because there's a cop.
Doctor, you already have full health.
I was also not expecting... I was also not expecting this much combat in this game. This game has a weird amount of combat. A weirdly high amount of combat in it. Did that guy say dirt? Maybe. I didn't catch it. Okay, let's actually save the game. And also, oops. Oh. This game seems neat, but they really should have like made more level designs. You've been in this junkyard level for 2 hours. Yeah. Here, let's check out the lab. Here, let's see if we can go to another level. Nope. 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 No, it really is just this. Here, let's like explore the hub world a little bit. Maybe there's like stuff here. Yeah, this is a very 90s room. Is this a weed zone? This dude's smoking weed. Damn, Dr. Muto. Dr. Muto kind of know. Yeah, it's like a GTA 4 apartment. What is that? I've never seen. Oh, is this like a spinning cylinder?
Yes, my hydroponic, supersonic, helichronic Acme Genitor 9000! I'm the man! Al, where's the rest of the parts to it?
You'll build
He is
it
a
by looting the
stoner.
parts from Bernadol's empire. Once we've got every nut and bolt assembled, you can rebuild Midway.
Why can't I even get hurt in the hub world? Damn, Dr. Muto, you really live like this? Is this that toilet next to your bed? Ew, why is the toilet paper red? Why is the toilet paper, ew, why is the toilet paper red? That's not, that's, I've never, why is the toilet paper is red? Hey, that almost looks like an Among Us on the rug. Alright, moving on. Are those Dreamcast Seamans? Yes. Wow, so this is really like... Is this the beginning or the... Oh, this was the beginning. Ah. Yeah, it's furthest down. But wow, you really can't go to any of these other planets except for this one. Oh, I can be a gorilla now.
Yes, the goo boiler area of the factory. We're looking for a couple of chunks of Terra and any DNA that can be found.
Whoa, I have like multiple eyes. This game is just so full of sound effects. This game is the most full of sound effects ever. Oh, this is really slow. Dr. Puto? I don't know why they're caught. What? Can I not? Oh, I can't defend myself while I'm doing this. Okay. This is like really slow. This is weirdly slow.
Ion grating crane activated.
The soundtrack goes hard though. That is like the one good thing about this game. So you can't kill these bugs until like... You can't kill bugs until you get their DNA first. And then you can get... Where am I? Now, where am I supposed to go? Oh, what? Okay. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm just gonna keep forward. I'm not trying to finish this game, so I'm not gonna bother like collecting stuff. I'm not gonna bother collecting everything because I'm not gonna like, you know, I'm not gonna finish it. What? 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 No. What? No. What? 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 Okay, we're good. What? We're good. We're good. Oh, this is the wrong way. Okay, this section of the game was cool. Until I realized that this is a maze. And the climbing is really slow. Alright, we're at the end though, I think. Alright, never mind. I got shot. This game desperately needs an oh no. This game desperately needs an objective indicator? Yes, yes it does. Oh my gosh, I'm down to 1 heart already. This monkey form is not that strong at all. Okay, let's see if we can make it to the end this time. Oh, okay. My problem is okay, I need to just not. I need like, there's no. I'm trying to like speed it up. There's no speeding it up. It's just like, you gotta just actually just wait for him to swing. Uh-oh. What? Okay, we're good. They could shoot me while I'm hanging? What's the point? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, chat. I think the bad game factor is like slow. I think it's like starting to sink in. I think it's starting to sink in. It was slow. It did a real good job trying to trick me into thinking that this game could be, you know, decent, but well, sorry, you still have 12 more hours of this game. No, unlike Largo Witch, I don't think I'm gonna finish this one. Alright, get off the fucking. Oh, health! Yes, I need that. What? 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 Oh my god, no air attack? No, I think what was going on was I was attacking the... Like, I was jumping, I was hitting my head on the enemy. Oh my god. Hello, Fireblade. We're playing a game picked by a Frenchman. That is really the best. Yo, James Virtual with the raid. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Folks, we are playing a game picked. For those of you that are new and maybe don't know what the Mouterion collection is or is about, there we go. What? Oh, okay, we can't kill these. I gotta just run. Holy shit. Alright, for folks that are new and don't know what the Mouterion collection is about. The Mouterion collection is a series that it's a stream that I do once a month where my friend Moupi, who is a dastardly Frenchman. Oh my god. Get away from me. Once a month I let Moupi I let Moupi, who is a dastardly Frenchman, that is an important part of who he is, okay? I let him pick one game for me to play every month, no matter what. And no matter what, every month, I have to play this game. I have to at least give it a, What? I can't turn into the mouse anymore? What happened?
You're going to need the spider morph to get any further, Doctor. And no, a spandex suit will not do.
Oh, I need the spider morph. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Moupi picks the game. So Moupi picks the game, and I have to play it. I have to give it a college try. No matter what, I have to give the game a college try. I have to just I have to just play it. I don't have to finish it, but I have to play it for the stream. So, alright, what do I have to do? Oh my This game is That's really good, LOL. How are the games usually? I mean, look at this game. Just saying, look at this game. Look at what I'm playing right now. You're gonna have to Google these, but the games that I've played before.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is increased.
You're gonna have to Google the games that I've played before, but so far, I've played, Scooby-Doo for the GameCube. I've had to play, Great Greed, which was a RPG made by like Bandai Namco, I think, for the Game Boy Advance, and Largo Winch: Empire Under Threat, which is a game which is like a game based off like a Belgian property about like a rich guy that like is James Bond, I guess. Alright. Where do I get the spider thing? I have to get the spider thing. I have to unlock the spider thing. Where do I unlock? Where do I go to unlock the spider? Oh, I thought it was the Mouterion collection and they made you play Dr. Muto every month. That would also be a pretty good idea, but no, there's more. No, there's more variety than that.
Stronger from this magic.
It's back at the lab, or?
My health is increased.
The one good part about this game is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is legitimately really good, but aside from that, yeah, I did not expect this game to have like a crazy drum and bass soundtrack. Ignore, and let's... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And I'm going to... There we go. I think that's maybe the safest thing to do here. Okay. We have to unlock stuff? The lab? But where? From where? God. You know, in 2002, you can afford Dr. Muto's place. You know this place? You used to be able to afford this solo back in 2002. Self-employed. No roommates. Look, your own washer and dryer too. Your own washer and dryer. 2 stories. Oh my god, 2 stories and some kind of jack-off hovel next to with a bed next to with a bed next to a toilet. Where do I get the monkey power? Where do I get the spider power up? Damn it, where do I get this? Yeah, I want the economy to be... I want the economy to get good so I can afford to live in a place like this. Where do I get the damn spider? Not in here. No, I can't select it with the D-pad. Alright, I guess I have to just go back because this was not where I needed to go. Oh my god. This game's camera is starting to get worse. It was good, it was okay to a certain point. And like as time goes on, it's like getting worse and worse. How did you unlock the gorilla morph? It just gave it to me at some point. Oh, now I'm lost. Alright, now here we go. Oh, maybe we have to... No. Is there info on the pause menu? Formulas? Oh, I should have it. Yeah, because like you need an X number of DNA to unlock them, and like I have it unlocked, I think. I have to kill more wait, hold on. So 1 for the mouse, you need 10 for the... Oh my god, you're right. I need to kill more ants. That's literally what I have to do. Oh my god. Do you want Dr. Muto cheat codes? I'm good for now. I have to find more ants. I have to kill 4 ants. And these are cops, so not in the right spot. They can hurt me while I'm transforming? Alright, I have to find ants and then kill them. No. Okay. This game is mean. The fact that like you can overshoot jumps like these. Oh wait, there are ants back there. I'll backtrack a little bit. Let me backtrack a little bit, chat. The fact that you can like overshoot those and get hurt. This game is weirdly unforgiving for a game with like a camera and controls that are this bad. I remember ants being here, so we'll backpack a little bit. Here? Oh no, I think I'm lost. Oh wait, no, it was here, No, I went the right way. I went the right way. Okay, more cops, not ants.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health has increased.
Alright, I've got the hang of this. I've got the hang of this. Alright, let's turn back. Show me the ants. Where are the ants? Hello? Oh man, no, there's a... What? There were ants here last time! Can I check a map? No. Okay, let's go off the beaten path and see if there's ants here. I wasn't joking. Like, I'm not going crazy, right? There were totally ants there. Oh man, that means you like can't skip anything in this game. Like, you can't skip a single thing in this game. I think you killed them already? Yeah. Okay, you know what that means, chat? It means that, like, you can't skip, like... It means that you can't skip a single enemy. Yeah, that means that, like, there was an area where there were ants and I didn't kill them. Oh my god. Okay, I bet you there were ants that I just ran past. There had to have been ants that I just ran past. Oh wait, no, this is here. I think you can only kill once you collect their DNA. Right! But that means there are ants that, like, from even further before in the game that I didn't get. Oh. Do the terminals with Al tell you anything? They don't tell me much, to be honest. Well, we're back here? Oh, no. Oh, what? Okay. How is Dr. Muto going? There's been some miscalculations. I hope I make this. Oh wow, I actually made it across like how you're supposed to. Is it better than Largo Winch? Yes. Considerably. Considerably so. I'll take this game over Largo Winch any day. This is a real game. As opposed to like a fake game. What was Largo Winch? Okay. What is Largo Winch? Imagine if your manager at Best Buy thought they were James Bond. That's Largo Winch. Oh, so you have to like get in here to like activate the checkpoints. I haven't been doing that. That's what I got screwed over by. I've just been running past them. Is there a VOD of it up somewhere? Yeah. Actually, I should be up. Oh my god. Yeah, the VODs should be up. The VODs should be up on my channel. Okay, the last VOD isn't up yet, but I'll put it up probably at the end of the week. Open door, open door, open. You love that the thumbnail, you love that the VODs channel is all thumbnails of Baaulp of me smiling. Yeah, I don't have time to edit thumbnails for like every single VOD.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health has increased.
I don't have time to upload thumbnails for like every single VOD I put up. Cause that would like, that takes a lot, that would, can I not get that? Oh my god.
Yummy in the tummy.
Baaulp, will you join my initiative called Winch for Humanity, where we gather every copy of Largo Winch, shred it, melt it, then turn it into games people actually want to play?
I don't know how well that's gonna work. I don't think anyone has a copy of Largo Winch or wants one. Thank you for the $5, Inverted Arrow. Much appreciated. Oh hey, we could be the gorilla now. And also look for ants, because apparently I think I missed 3 ants.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health has increased.
Oh! Okay, this minigame seems really, like, easy. Oh, I hope it's easy. Can I say spoilers? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about spoilers. Not for these games. Did I get it done? I didn't get it done? Oh my god. Yeah, Trog, I'm still here because I missed 4 ants. Oh no. Okay, you just have that, like, the ground pound AoE just has to, like, be there. You don't have to be perfect. Oh, what? Baaulp! Come on.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health has increased.
You can currently buy Largo Witch for $6.19. Not worth it. They gotta pay me to play it.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health has increased.
He has one line about his health going up, and that's it. He's got one line. Alright, I think we got it this time. Still not over? Oh my god. Okay, there we go. You can buy Largo Winch for $6.19 with $23.53 in shipping. Oh, that's not worth it at all. Oh, I found the ants.
Did you just hit that guy?
We put him in our mouth. So I guess yes. Where were the ants? They were here. Yes, this way. Alright, I think that was the... What? Alright, I should check the thing. One didn't drop any DNA? Oh my god, I really do need one more. Oh. No, there were only 2. You can't kill them until you get all their DNA. Like, the game won't let you kill them unless you get their DNA. There it is. Okay. Oh, this game. Hey, where's the next area? Damn it. Oh, right, there's a teleport. I hate that I had to backtrack.
I feel stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health is improved.
Alright, there we go. There we go. What? Wait, so you haven't even unlocked the second planet? No, Tron, it's not like Mario. I thought it was like Mario, but it's not like Mario. You have to finish one of these planets before you can move on to the next one.
Obviously, the spider climbs on the sticky white stuff. Some people call it webbing, but there are other names too.
Now to test out my mutant ability. An explosive egg ought to do the trick.
That's our attack as the spider. This is our attack as the spider. Cool game, yeah. Oh wait, what? Oh, we do actually have a second attack. We can shoot a little... Oh, I don't have a...
Hold the A button to aim the web sling at this ledge. Once the targeting is locked on, release the button to bungee. When used on enemies, this web sling is extraordinarily lethal. It can also be seen in late-night kung fu movies.
Okay, so that is in place of the jump. Oh, there's mines there. Uh-oh. Oh, that's actually gonna be kind of hard with how weird the camera is. Yeah, this game is very 2009, 2002. Oh, can I not? Oh. Oh. This camera is going to make me sick. Yeah, the camera is not good. You have some control over it, but like...
My arachnodoc egg foo style ought to do the trick on these buttons.
Oh, wait. There's ants here. I need, like, every little scrap of DNA I can get.
Whoa!
This is Toltek's main Gumatron. Its pulse provides Vinibino the power to exist in Bernatal's cartel. I think he'd be upset if you touched his precious machine.
You're not scaring me, Al. This thing is toast. I need the Terra and the parts.
Hey, one of the cheat codes just says super ending
to enable the turrets.
I want to see what that one is. All right, I'll do the cheat codes at the end of the stream.
Finally,
I want to at least finish this level. I want to finish this. I think we're actually getting close because like this seems like a final boss kind of thing. Like it seems like we're at the end here, maybe. They just told you what to do? I do not. I was not listening. I was not listening. I'm kind of checked out of this game. This game's kind of, not that good, you know?
longer from this magic red bubbly, my health is increased.
Alright. Let's do the thing. Hey, you beat Largo Winch, but you aren't gonna beat this game? This game feels longer than Largo Winch, Trog. Also, me beating Largo Winch was like, I wanted to know what the end of that game was out of like morbid curiosity. This game, it feels like it is just gonna end. Oh no. It takes so long for the bombs to blow up. Oh, let's try to use this thing. It didn't do anything.
Got 1, 2 to go.
This is where I came in from. Yeah, if I didn't finish Largo Winch Trog, we would have never seen the two-headed gorilla. There was a two-headed gorilla. Oh no. Oh my god, how am I supposed to... Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Get out of here. I need some health back. What? How do I even do this? What? Oh, please give me some health back. I think I'm at like 2 hearts. We have to be the stupid spider to do this.
Two down, 1 damn switch left.
game is giving me gout. Oh, there's ants. Oh, yes, ants. Okay, where do I go next? No! Okay, I was already here. Okay, I don't think I've been here yet. Oh wait, I have this because there's no Oh no, am I gonna die? Oh my god. Okay, I think this is the place. Yeah, it's gotta be here. Oh my god! Give me help! Fuck!
Stronger from this magic red bubbly. My health has increased.
Is it here? I think it was this one. I hope it's this one. Yeah, Chalk said it best, which is like, this game is like ambitious, but also not. Like, some parts of it are ambitious, but we've already been here before. Oh my god, oh god, oh god. Lock on! Was that not the right area? No. What? Good thing this game has no fall damage, yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Their lock-on is so good! I really hope it's here. I really hope it's this one. It is! Alright, don't have to think about it. Wait, I hope it's this one. If it's not this one... Okay, it's not this one.
Turret's powered. Get your butt down here, Doctor, and quit messing around.
Alright, we got... Alright. Okay, so now we can use the turrets and shoot the thing, right?
Yes!
What are we shooting? What am I shooting here? B for blast. Okay, that wasn't it. Oh, just the... Oh! Hey, you are right, but like not. Okay. Boom. Oh. You know what the worst part is? All the controls are inverted whenever you're in one of these sections.
Danger. Gumatron losing pump power.
Are there any more bees? There are. But I think we have to... Like... Yeah, we have to go to the other side. Don't look at me. There are multiple turrets? Yes, there are, Trog. There's a lot of... Okay. Are there any more bees? Oh, there's one over there. Oh wait, no, no, no. We're good, we're good.
Danger. Gumatron pressure at ridiculously low levels.
Okay. Oh, didn't hit. There we go.
Sink balls busted. Gumatron flatulence complete.
Come on.
Main vein drained. Danger. Vinny Bino is going to be very angry, Doctor.
Vinny is going down. Al, start the VCR. Yes!
Oh wait, I have to be the gorilla for this. How is this not over yet? How is this not over yet? Chat. This game is so long. When is this? Like, when is this level over? Like I thought that would be it. Like I thought that was it. Like what? Like was that not like the last thing we have to do? Oh. You have one last area? This game's soundtrack is the only... Thank God this game has a good soundtrack. If this game didn't have a good soundtrack, I don't know. I'd be so sad. Okay.
You're the madman busting up my junkyard and who smashed up my Gumatron? Prepare to be recycled.
Oh, what? I'm already in control? I thought that was like a thing. How do we fight him? I totally thought he was like talking to me. I didn't know I was already in direct control. His toe has a switch on it? Oh no. Okay, what can I turn into? I can turn into the gorilla and I can turn into the mouse. Oh no, okay. Oh, he stepped on me! Okay, if they step on me, that's an instant kill.
What, is dead all you got?
Okay, I only have to hit him once. What? Oh, not having lock-on makes this game's camera makes it really hard.
Dead all you got, new man? Oh, damn it! Gotta fix this freaking toe.
What? I'm stuck transforming. What?
What, is dead all you got,
What?
man?
What? Oh my god! When you transform, you're not invincible! That's how I died! Oh my god.
You talking to me? Oh, damn it! Gotta fix this freaking toe.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, alright. We're winning this one.
What, is dead all you got, new man?
Use the ground pound. Oh my god, I took damage while I was transforming. Alright, one more of those. Oh, he does like a shockwave.
No, come get some freak.
Oh my god, I took damage.
Muto, come get some freak.
Ah. The fact that you aren't invulnerable.
Crap, that damn toe again.
The fact that you aren't invulnerable when you transform is like crazy. Like you totally need that.
Saw you in half. What, is dead all you got, new man?
Okay. Oh my god, just took damage there. No! The fact that you can't, like, change from one form to the other is, like, really, real sucks. Okay, I think I got the pattern down.
What, is that all you got, little man?
What? I'm still transforming. I was stuck transforming. Oh. Oh, no. Camera, work with me here. Oh! The fact that, like, the bug doesn't... Whatever. Oh my god, the camera. Hit him. Okay. I think I have like 2 more of those, maybe.
Stronger from this magic
What? No, transform!
You stinking bastard, you bu- Oh, damn it!
It just unloads you!
My ass! Whoa! You little freaking freak! Find it, I will have your ass for this! Oh.
Hey, okay, what's that cheat code? What's that cheat code? I'm done with this game. I'm done. Did we unlock a different world? Oh, we did. We unlocked 1 new world. Alright, how do I do the cheat codes? The code for the super ending is buzz off, But where do I put the cheat codes? Options? Oh, here we go. Buzz off. Now beat the game! Secret morphs. You know, truth be, I do miss when games had cheat codes though. Secret morphs? Okay. Log, what is it? Log? Do we get like, do we really have to beat the game for that one? Or is it like, can we watch the video? Is there a video we can watch? Oh my god, do we have to go to like into a world first? Okay, let's see these secret morphs. Let's see these secret morphs.
Welcome to Arquium, home of the infamous Burn Oil Drilling Company. They provide the power if you promise the cash. This area is the lower lagoon. Since you can't swim without floaties, complete the spiny dockfish formula to go.
Mouse? What? What? It's just the mouse. What? How? Where? What happened to the secret morphs? Oh wait, those are the secret ones? What do you mean? Oh, so you just like look different. Okay, I mean that's... Even the cheat codes suck? Do you want the video for the super ending? Yeah. Did we already unlock that by putting it in? Alright. We're gonna watch the secret ending. Time to watch the secret ending. Woohoo! Hold on. That was it. Want to see it again? That's... You have to put in a cheat. You have to put in a secret code for this. You have to like look at a book and get the secret code for this. This is the ending 1. This is not the secret ending.
That worked out pretty good. So, I wonder what would happen if I... Crap.
That was that. That was a another installment of the Mouterion collection. Moupi gets to pick a game for me to play every month. And this month it was Dr. Muto. Thanks. I guess. You know what? You're right. You're right, Funky Ducky. Funky Ducky. That's a good idea. I mean, it's my idea, but you just reminded me of it. I need to start asking Moupi for a paragraph. I need a paragraph explaining why he picked the game that he picks. He's got to meet me halfway here. You know what I mean? Like, he's got to meet me halfway. It's got to be like, it can't just be, oh, this game has a funny name. This game has a funny name, Baaulp. You should play this game because it has a funny name. Yeah, he needs to be held accountable. I need to know. Or listen here, you French bastard. I'm kidding. Moupi's my friend. But listen here, you French bastard. There's no way Moupi has played any of these. I don't need to have him. I don't need him to play it. I don't need him to play any of these games. He just has to like. He just needs to have like, you know, come up with a reason why. If you know. Is there a reason why you picked this game, Moupi? Alright, we're gonna rate Scorpy. Alright, folks. Just so you know. Okay, folks. So, oh, I'm a little too big. So, for those of you that don't know, it is still Mystery May. It's still Mystery May. So, what that means is, I'm going to be doing weird streams for you guys all month long. In conjunction with Twitch's AAPI Heritage Month kind of promotional thing, where they're promoting and highlighting AAPI. I am Asian, so that includes me. Hello. If you saw me on your front page and clicked on me, thank you. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, I'm a part of that. More weird streams coming. Another weird stream this Sunday. This Sunday. Bye.